Hello everyone, this time we are going to do a review of a mathematical problem and we will solve it with help of my colleagues. Their names are Ángel Alejandro Azcárraga, José Manuel Morales Chiquito, and yourself, Emmanuel Maximiano Bustamante. Well, the following problem talks about a provider of printers called Office Resource. We will analyze in detail the following problem. Office Resource has 3,000 printers available to sell in a given month. Our average sales drop by 6.5 printers for every euro increase in price. This is modeled by the demand function Q equal to minus 6.5p plus 3,000, where p is the sale price and Q is the number of printers sold during the month. In subjection, A says that we find the number of the printers that the model predicts that Office Resource sells in a month. If the sale price is 200 euros, to solve this problem, we must first know that Q is the variable of the number of printers sold in a month, and P is the sales price. In the equation that we are going to do, we have only one variable, that is the price, but not the quantity of the printers. So we must multiply and add the values we have to get the result of how many printers sold of 200 euros.
In the subquestion 2b tells us to explain how the increase in the sales price by 20 euros affects sales. In the problem, we must identify again what the names of the variable Q and P are. After having identified them, we will know what the missing variable is. When we have changed the variables by the number, we must multiply and add to be able to get how the increase in the sales price affects, and what happens is the loss more of customer due to price. In the second part of the problem, it indicates that the manufacturer that supplies the printers to Office Resource controls the supplies according to the function Q is equal 48p minus 1600, where Q is the number of printers administered during the month, and P is the price that Office Resource must pay the manufacturer to each printer that they supply. This function is denoted the supply function. In subtraction C, ask used to find the price of the printer that Office Resource must pay to receive 2,000 printers per month. Then we must know what the meaning of the variables is. After having obtained the numbers we needed, we must change the order of the formula and go to the P alone so that the number we have can be divided and obtain the result of how much Office Resource pays for 2,000 printers.
In
subsection E indicate that the quantity supplied equals demand. The market is so said to be in equilibrium. The equilibrium point is set where the two lines intersect. The demand and supply lines pass through those two lines, and the balance point is the middle of the two lines, which has the coordinates of 25.78. That is the point of balance between supply and demand, where everyone is willing to buy. To section D, it asks us to make of a graph of the supply and demand function. In your GDC on the CD drop the graphs on your paper in this problem. He must make a graph marked with supply and demand, which is marked as the number of printers, and P the red. Price is the demand, and the pink line is the supply. The demand is 3000. The printers and the supply is 1600.
In the final question, it asks us what is the initial price and which the supplier will be willing to produce for office resource to know its result. We must first find the equilibrium point. After that, we will know that the coordinates point on the line of the price up to 200 euros, and that is the initial price for which the provider charges office resource. And this is the end of our video. That was the result of our project, elaborated by a team with attitude and responsibility. Thanks for watching the video, and see you in the next project. And don't forget, subscribe to our channel.